So we are ready to get started on our Team Zoom. Our weekly Team Zoom every week is Tuesday night, 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time. That is 10:30 p.m. Eastern. So I am sitting in my bed doing my Zoom, and for the team, every Tuesday, I will commit to being here and sharing with you just some tips, some ideas, some encouragement, and things that can help you build your business. So today, I wanted to talk about enrolling loyal customers and distributors. So sometimes we get discouraged if we feel like we've talked to 5 people and all 5 people said that they're not interested. And then we're like, oh my gosh, I'm never talking to another person ever again. And so I think that it's important to chat about this and how to successfully enroll customers and distributors and how to get people interested in what it is that you're doing. So oftentimes, successful people in this business are being asked, what are you doing to enroll customers and distributors? So now when it's your first few months in the business, it's easy because you have your warm market. Your warm market is a group of people that you know personally. Now, your closest warm market is going to be your friends and your family, and your extended warm market is people that you went to school with, like high school. Come on over here. People that you went to high school and college with, who you work with, all of that. So hold on one second. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can figure this out real quick. Okay. I'm just trying to figure.
She's sick?
Yeah. So I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to figure out my Zoom. So sorry about that. Brief break in there. But anyway, so when you go into your extended warm market, then you're thinking about people that you went to school with, you work with, church with, whatever, right? So when we say it is important to write down a hundreds list, it helps you jog your memory. And what you can do is you can go to your Facebook page, and that will help you jog your memory. You can go to your work directory at work, and that will help you jog your memory. You can also think of who your doctor is, who your dentist is, all of those things. Who do you go to for a gym? Like, where do you go? Do you have a chiropractor? Do you have a massage therapist? Do you have a hairstylist? Most people will have a hairstylist. Most people have a doctor. Most people have a dentist. So think of those people. But the important thing is in the process of going through your warm market, everybody has a large warm market, whether they believe it or not, okay? Because everybody lives life. So you may be extremely introverted, but you still know many people. But while you are going through that list of your warm market, you need to be adding to it. You need to be going and finding people in a cold market, and you may not know them well, but then you start building relationships with them. So then that way, as you're going through this warm market, you've got people that you're adding from over here because you blitzed them, or they were your server, or you met them at a night out, or you tried something new and you did a painting class and you met somebody there that was really cool, and then you add them as a friend on Facebook. So that is building your network, and you want to consistently do so. You can do that by blitzing. You can do that by adding friends on Facebook. You can do that by just being friendly at a night out. You can do that in the grocery store, wherever you are. What does that smell?
What does it smell like?
Something that's burning.
Candles are all blown out.
Okay, sorry.
Your chihuahuas.
No, it smells like something's burning. Did you turn on the heater? Or the stove?
I don't smell anything. You have the best nose in the whole country.
I do. You better just check through the house or something.
Okay.
It makes me nervous when there's a burning smell in my house. Sorry. So what we do is Walk through the whole house, please. What we do is we, when we're looking for enrolling new distributors and loyal customers, there's a few things that I can share with you. When you're thinking about a distributor, that somebody that you want on your team, you're not only going to offer the distributor option, the opportunity, you're going to offer the loyal customer option as well, okay? So you're going to have to talk to a lot of people. And when you're going through this list and you're thinking about, okay, I'm going to make it an effort to talk to 3 to 5 people a day. This is my effort. I'm going to get them on the phone, or I'm going to try to get in front of them. You can message them, but it's so impersonal when you are just texting somebody that I recommend trying to get them on the phone at least. Start the conversation in text if you need to, but and just say, hey, I would love to tell you what it is that I do, share with you a little bit about my company and what I'm so passionate about. And I was wondering if I could take 15 to 20 minutes of your time. And then if they say, sure, no problem, then you say, when is a good time for me to call you, and get their number and then get them on the phone. Or if they're local, say, when is a good time for us to get together for coffee or lunch? I would love to catch up and share with you what it is that I am doing and that I'm loving. So one thing that I suggest, what's that? Okay.
I have a question really quick.
Okay.
How do you get people on the phone? I think that's my biggest thing. Like, I can text all day, and some people always.
You're frozen. It froze. So how do you get people on the phone is your question, is what I'm guessing. When you can message them and you can't get them on the phone. And okay, maybe you're starting to come back. Okay, was I correct? Could you hear me? Alicia, are you there? You're back, but you're just muted. Are you there? Okay, so you want to know how to get them on the phone, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, sorry. So basically what I do is if I have somebody that is showing interest in anything, okay, first of all, anybody who likes or comments on any of my posts that are It Works posts, I am going to shoot them a message directly right away. So if it's a product post, then I just say, thanks for liking my hair, skin, and nails post. Are you interested in learning more about it? And then they say, yes, I am. And then I will be like, okay, I would love to get you on the phone and chat with you a little bit, whatever, right? Now,
right.
We're busy people. Sitting here and having a conversation with somebody for 2 days that could take me like 15 minutes is ideal. And so I will say, okay, so I have to get ready to run to go pick up my kids from school, or whatever it is that I've got, the next task that I'm doing, or I am getting laundry done before I have to go pick up my kids from school. Do you mind if I get you on the phone real quick? And then we can chat about hair, skin, and nails, and I can tell you all about it, right? So just letting them know, like, your time is valuable just as theirs is, and that you'd love to just chat with them for about 10 minutes and tell them about this awesome product. And then you'll shoot them a couple pictures of before and afters as well, so they can see how great it works. So even if it's just a product conversation, but my key point in this is when you get them on the phone, you're able to enroll them right then and there, because most people don't want to send their information to you over the internet or even text. So there you can seal the deal right then and there, okay? So you can use that when it comes to distributors too. If you just say to them, I would love to share with you what it is that I'm doing, and it's easier for me to just chat with you about it. So can I give you a call? So if they already say yes, that's cool. I want to hear about it. Because I also like to say, I'd like to share my story with you, right? So if they say, yeah, I'd like to hear more about it, then I'll say, do you mind if I give you a call sometime today? Like, I can be like, whatever time it is. I'm getting ready to run and pick up my kids. I've got to run to the store real quick, blah, 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 blah. But can I give you a call sometime today? What time works for you? Okay. And then I write it in my schedule, and then I get a hold of them. So now if they give me a time and I'm like, okay, I've got gymnastics, I can't do that, then I'll say, my daughter has gymnastics at that time. Can I call you at 6 on our way home? You know, like, people are willing to work with you. You just got to be confident in like asking them what works for them with your schedule as well. Now, if they're not really that interested, they're not that interested. And okay, don't waste my time then. You know what I'm saying? Next. Like, that's why we say that word next. You just keep moving on. Now, sometimes people are going to say, today's not a good day for me, blah, 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 whatever. Just say what works best for you. And then, or you can give them 3 options. And this tells them you're busy. And so you can say, I can chat tonight at 8:30 after I get the kids to bed, or I can contact you tomorrow. Like, what's your lunchtime? Because my afternoon's pretty free. So what's your lunchtime? And then I will make it work. Or whatever, you know, or I can call you tomorrow morning. Like, give them 3 options around this time.
So if they don't give you, like, if they totally avoid the whole telephone conversation, is it a dead lead, or do you just continue to text and talk to them?
Well, if they are still willing to text at that point and they're talking to me, then I'm not going to stop the conversation. I will just see what it is that they're looking for. So I'll ask the question, why are you interested in the hair, skin, and nails? Because people have different reasons, right? They want to grow their hair out because they got a crappy haircut. Their nail health is not that great, and they're very brittle and they break all the time. Or they feel like their skin is not super healthy and they want to provide proper nourishment into their skin. Whatever it may be. I want my hair to be shinier. I want it to be healthier. I want it to grow faster. Whatever it is. Okay. Then you can give them the before and after pictures of their nails. Same goes for every product, okay? What interests you about the product? What interests you about the what interests you about the wrap? Like, why are you interested in this? And then you can give them the right picture. So if somebody says, oh my gosh, I want to wrap my arms because I feel like they're just like they're my bat wings. I could like take flight, you know, and they'll tell you. So then you're not going to send them a before and after picture of the stomach when a before and after picture of the arms is going to be better for that person. Ask a question, get an answer. When they ask a question, only answer their question. Do not speak more than their question, and go from there. And then eventually they may become more inclined to having that conversation with you on the phone because you're giving them what they need. Okay, so I'm going to continue going on this though because I don't want to get too off track. I kind of want to stay on my notes. But I want to recap real fast. Getting 3 to 5 people in front of you, like talking to 3 to 5 new people a day, okay? The goal is to get them in front of you for a wrap appointment, getting them to schedule a wrap party or wine and facial night or whatever, okay? And the other thing is getting them on the phone right then and there. So on that day. So if they don't get on the phone that day, you want to get them to do one of the other 2 options or whatever, to do the wrap party, wrap appointment, whatever that is. Or planning a lunch date, coffee date, whatever, so you can chat with them more according to their schedule. Go over the steps to success. Now, the reason why we want to talk about the steps to success with our distributors is because we want to make sure they understand what this business is about. And the steps to success that's simple. The steps to success is very simple, and it will keep you on track and make sure that they are getting the information needed to make a decision, okay, on starting a business. Now, one thing I want you to remember in this is there's the law of averages. So it may take 10 to 20 people before you hear a yes. Now, remember what I was saying and what I've said a million times, you might have to talk to a lot of people before you get a yes. And people get discouraged and they're like, I talked to 5 people, I'm done. Now, realistically, the people who are successful are okay with hearing, no thanks, I'm not interested, and they move forward. They don't let it get in their way. They don't let it discourage them. They just know now it's not their time and they talk to somebody else. That's why your list is important. So, a ratio will begin to appear with the law of averages, okay? So you're going to talk to 10 to 20 people. You may be that person who you talk to 9 people. It's the 10th person who says yes. Then you see that you talk to 9 more people. It's the 10th person who says yes. Then you talk to 10 people. It's the 11th person who says yes. That's your ratio. That's what you're going to notice. So then you know, like, oh, I've just talked to my 5th person. I need to talk to 5 more people to get my yes. I need to talk to 4 more people to get my yes, because it's coming. And it keeps you encouraged because you know, oh, it's coming. I better keep talking to people. So when you start, make your list of your hundreds list, your list of people that you want to talk to. Always be adding to it. Cross off as they become a loyal customer or distributor, and then move them into, on your Facebook page, move them into your distributor folder of groups, of friends. Or you can move them over to your loyal customer group for friends. And when you do that, you can intentionally take care of people accordingly and post directly to those people per that group, right? So, David and Cynthia, you did miss this. When it comes to building your network, continuously build your network. Don't only focus on your warm market, focus on building it and adding new names. Because as you work through your warm market, and you get through them, you don't want to find yourself at a standstill with nobody else to contact. The new names that go to that list are people that you've added on Instagram, that have liked your posts, that you've added on Facebook, that you met at the grocery store, whatever it is, that's your new network. Okay, so as for loyal customers, you want to do the same thing. You have to continue to talk to people for loyal customers. But what you're going to do is you're going to talk to them about the business and what you have to offer, because everybody is a potential distributor, right? But when you go through the party pad, you have the product side and the loyal customer program, and then you have the opportunity side and what it looks like to be a distributor. Then at the end of the party pad, it says, what's your choice, loyal customer or distributor? Now, you're allowing for them to choose. You are giving them free reign and making the decision for themselves. If the opportunity is not for them, they're a great customer. If they don't want to make extra money, they're a great loyal customer. And always remember, loyal customers make great distributors. Loyal customers who already have a love for the product will make a great distributor. So if you have that person who is actively ordering every single month, they're telling you, I love the products. I love the greens. This is what they've done for me. You say, thank you so much for your testimony. I really appreciate it. Do you mind if I share your testimony on my Facebook page? And then the other thing that you can do is, or would you mind sharing your testimony on your wall and tag me in it? Because now they're going to see the people that are interested in It Works because they shared their testimony, and now they may start thinking about the opportunity for themselves. Like, all these people were asking me questions. I could send them to you, but I might as well start my own business and start building my own business here. And because I'm going to be making money off of these referrals, and it's still going to benefit me because they sign up, this person signing up with me, this loyal customer, right? So now you whisper in their ear and you get them thinking, and you say, have you considered doing this as a business? You already understand the products. You already understand the loyal customer program, and I would love to work with you. I think you'd be great at what I do. And you just let them know, like, I'm interested in having you as a business partner. So would you like to chat more about it and learn more about what it is that I do? Then just ask the question. It's not going to hurt any. They might say no thanks, I'm not interested. I'm going to continue being a loyal customer. I love the products. And then you make sure to say, thank you so much for all your support. And if you wouldn't mind referring a few friends to me, if you refer 4 friends to me who become loyal customers, I'll give you a free wrap. It's about incentive. People love incentives. So, I always offer both, and then I go with them for what it is. Okay, so here's the thing. If they want to be a distributor, if they tell you, I want to be a distributor when you offer both, but they're like, I don't have the money to get started right now, you have to come up with a solution for them, because most people aren't going to think of the solution. We're already thinking about that. We're already in the business mindset. They're beginners. Okay, they haven't learned all these options yet. So you offer the pre-reserving wraps to their friends or family for $25 a wrap. So they only need to find 4 friends to pre-reserve their wraps so they can get their money to get signed up. Or you can say, are you involved in a buy, sell, or trade site, garage sale site, whatever? Find like 5 to 10 things, depending on the price of what you are going to charge for them, that you don't need, that you no longer use. Yes, it takes a little bit of time and effort to take the picture and put it on the page, but it will be worth it because you don't have the money now, but you want to change where you're at. You want to change it to where $99 isn't a problem anymore. And so somebody who's not willing to do something like that, then my best bet is that you don't want them on your team anyways, because they're not going to do the necessary work to work the business. They're not going to make those efforts. If they're not going to make the efforts to join the business, don't beg them. You don't need them that badly, and keep that confidence. I don't need you that badly. Like you're not going to say this, but you're going to keep the confidence in, okay, well, maybe the loyal customer option's best for you. Let me explain to you how great this program is. You're actually going to get my discount without even having to become a distributor. And we are filling in our steps to success. 4 loyal customers, 3 distributors. They go in, their name goes into one of those loyal customer slots, right? So always be thinking, I don't need everybody to become a distributor. I need customers too. And so always share the opportunity and the loyal customer option, two ways to save, or you can become a retail customer and pay retail price. But when you are explaining the loyal customer option to them sufficiently, then they're going to realize, okay, this is actually a great deal. Everybody signs up for something, whether it be for an auto pay, whether it be Netflix, whether it be their favorite app, whether it is paying their house payment, whatever it might be. And they become a member of something. The great thing about our company is we do not have a membership fee. The membership fee is waived just by saying you're going to try at least one of my products for 3 months in a row. And you can stick to the same product or change it up. You don't have to have the same product every single month. And if you want ideas on what you're needing to get based on your needs and your goals, that's what I'm here for. That's my job. I'm here to help you find what's best for you. So does that help you in how to talk to somebody about the loyal customer program?
Yes.
I am confident in my loyal customer program. I do not require an arm and a leg to give you the savings. Now, you don't have to do now if somebody's like really hesitant, okay, I will say this. You don't have to do the 3 monthly orders, but by not doing those 3 consecutive orders, that's where you can pay that $50 membership fee instead. But most people would rather get something for money spent, right? So that's why we have the 3 monthly orders, to get you my discount with your very first order. And after your 3rd order, you don't have to keep ordering, but you will get my discount for life. You'll have your own account. You have all control over it. So do you sense the confidence in what I'm saying to them? Like when I say that, I'm confident in what I'm offering you. You're missing out if you don't take advantage of it. Like that's how I talk to people. Okay. So when you go over the opportunity with somebody, you are going to discuss the ADBV auto ship. You're going to talk to them about, this is how we get paid. This is the best way, because when you order 80 BV in product, you are getting your products for yourself to create your own testimony. And you're also getting product that you can share with others. The first thing that I suggest to people when they get signed up as a distributor. Now I want you to think about what it is that you're needing, because this is why you're joining a health and wellness company. Take care of your health and be the billboard for your business, because we're marketing our business based on ourselves. If you find a confidence within your product, which you will, because our products are amazing, you get started on the right products for your needs, you're going to be more enthusiastic about what it is that you have to offer. And people are going to trust you and want to order from you because you're using it. Then if you, like, say, for example, wraps are always a great thing to have on hand, you guys. The best thing for somebody to set up for their first auto ship for their first month after their initial sign up is the Quick Pick 9. It's 2 boxes of wraps for 80 BV. And it's $110. Not 110. What is it?
For the Quick Pick?
Yeah, it's 110, right?
109.
Yeah, 109. And so rather than 120, like, you're saving $10 by doing this. And you're getting the singles packaging, so you can put a wrap in a singles package, and it's better for like selling, like when you're selling it to somebody to get wrap cash hand to hand, then you have it in the pretty packaging. You can put in the directions right in that folder with it. And so I really like that. I really like having that option. And so that's a great way for people to get started. Now they have a box of wraps to use on themselves, but they still have a box of wraps to sell and get on people so they can make that wrap cash too. Okay. So if they know nowhere else to start, they're like, I have no idea. Another thing that I like to recommend is a box of wraps and Greens on the Go Berry, because with the Greens on the Go Berry, you can actually sample them. And that is getting people interested. When I was in the salon, when I first got started, I had Greens on the Go on hand at all times and wraps on hand at all times. And that is typically what I like ordered, because see, Josh and I are both distributors. So we had one order for business and one order for personal. So his auto ship was for our personal use and my auto ship was for business use. So I always had wraps and Greens. And if I ended up with enough wraps on hand, then I would get a box of facials. And then if I had enough of that on hand, then I would get something else that I could use to market. Okay, what's another great thing you can market your business with? Wow samples. Or you could even get the it's Vital Packs, complete nutrition packs. You can get Greens chews. You can get energy. There's so many options that you can use for your business to help generate interest in the products that we have. How about this? The oils, right? Like there's so many different things that you can get to use to show people and have on hand. Who carries oils in their purse? I carry oils in my bag. You know? So you got it right there. Yeah, here, somebody says to you, man, my head is pounding right now. Here, let me give you a little bit of lavender oil. Or somebody says, I am so exhausted. You can offer them Greens and a little bit of Boom, right? If you have Boom in your purse, it's our energy blend. So these are things that you can have to have a conversation with somebody to present what's available with our awesome company. Besides the wraps, we're so much more than that. So think outside of the box and start listening for conversations or needs that people are having, and then you give them a solution. It will present itself to you daily, everywhere that you're at, everywhere you go. I promise you, if you're listening for it, you'll find the opportunity for the blitz in that moment. Okay. So we want to be a little picky on who we want to join our business. Okay. It is okay to interview people. So if they are unwilling and they say, when you ask them, is the 80 BV something that you can commit to? And they say no. Then you say, okay, the loyal customer program is perfect for you. You're not going to beg them to join your team, right? And you want people who will want to work this business with you and want to do it right, because this is a business. A business requires an investment. There's always an investment in a business and the return, okay? So you initially invest for a bigger return, and it works to set it up so you can accomplish that. I am living proof of it. You do the work, you make the return, okay? The work requires effort and talking to new people. That's what we do. The thing about this is we do not pay for big endorsements, okay? We do not pay sports teams or a particular athlete or a celebrity to endorse us. Our products are good enough that we don't need it. We are the marketing, okay? Now, I don't have a degree in marketing, but I've learned how to be good at it, and I'm learning on how to be better at it. It's a process, but I can look at where I was when I first started and where I'm at now, and I can see a drastic change in my confidence, in my my knowledge, obviously, because it's a constant growth, because I'm constantly working on it and on myself, and how to be better at networking on social media, in person, all of that, and marketing myself and building my brand, who I am. And so I see those things changing and evolving. I have friends that are in school for marketing and they pay for this education. But the great thing is we have it available at our fingertips. We type in something, we search it, we learn how to be better. How do I get more engagement on Facebook? You can type it into a search, you can learn it, then you can apply it, and then you can see it grow. And you can see how you get better as you keep changing and transforming it, correct? So you want people that want to work with you. You are learning, you're growing. You want to watch them be willing to learn and grow with you. They are your business partners. You want to enjoy working with them, and not feeling like you're just come on, let's go, come on. So when you're thinking about your distributors, who is going to be a good time to work with? Who's going to make this the friendships, fun, and freedom aspects, okay? Who's going to help you in that, and who are you going to help in that? So you want to let your potential customer or distributor, they're your potential. You want them to feel like they are in complete control. So you are only going to answer questions that they ask. And when you ask them a question, keep it very, very, very simple. You're only asking questions to better help them, okay? So they're going to be questions like, what are your goals? Okay, that goes for both health-wise for the products, and it goes for financially. So you can have that question on both accounts, okay? So what are your goals? What would you like to achieve in this business? So if you are already having these conversations with them, you're already into it, they're already saying that they're interested in the products, they're already saying they're interested in the business, then you follow through accordingly. So if you're talking in a manner to reduce or remove their fear, you're most likely going to seal the deal. So you're not doing it out of desperation. I don't need you to become my customer to become successful, because I will find 15 other people to replace you. I don't tell them that. That is what I'm telling myself, right? To exude the confidence that I need to have to say, it's no big deal if they sign up or not. How do I display myself? How do I display how confident I am in my business? But what you're doing is you need to remove the fear for them. So if they're fearful of the 3-month commitment, then you take away that fear by explaining it. You have to explain it. It's not a big deal. We have many products under $35. One of my favorites is Fat Fighters. It's $23. It's $23 for a month's supply of Fat Fighters, and it's amazing. I take it with my highest fat content meal every single day. I always have Fat Fighters on hand because it's grabbing a third of the fat and 70% of the carbs. Take it with my highest fat content meal, and I don't have to feel so guilty about it. By the way, I lost 20 pounds on fat fighters and greens because the wraps didn't make me lose weight. And defining gel didn't make me lose weight because wraps are tightening, toning, and firming. It's skin treatment. Defining gel, sister product to the wraps. I upped my water intake, took my fat fighters and my greens. Hey, right there, by telling them that, I'm probably going to get them on fat fighters and greens. Just saying. And then I'm going to show them my results on what it did for me in 2 months. And then I'm going to be like, I was doing the skinny pack and greens. That's wraps, fat fighters, defining gel, and the skinny pack. And then the greens, I just added on top because I knew I needed a daily detox. I needed something to push all those bad toxins out and give me more energy because I wasn't getting 8+ servings of fruits and veggies. Now, I'm telling you a story about me and how it worked for me, right? Now, how much more do you think a person is going to be willing to purchase that skinny pack and greens for $112 for the skinny pack and adding that $33 for the greens? They're more inclined to do it because I showed them my results. I told them my story. They see me. They see that it worked for me. And as you're building your testimony, you're excited because you're like, oh my gosh, I've been doing this for like 2 weeks and I've already noticed that I'm 7 pounds down, right? Because you're doing it. You're being consistent in it. You're showing that it works. And then even though you haven't lost 20 pounds yet, or whatever your goal is, okay, this is just my story, as I was going through it, and people are actually noticing a difference in me, in my energy levels and in my skin and how I was throughout the day. They could see that difference. And so when I share, I'm sharing what it's doing for me. Now I'm telling them what I'm using. And I sold at the time of my skinny pack and greens, like consistently. And I was talking to a lot of people during that time of using my skinny pack and greens. Every single customer that sat in my chair, every single person I talked to face to face, like, oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this product. This company is amazing. Look at what it's done for me so far. I have to show you my pictures. That excitement, like, okay, this is what I do. It's my business, but I have to share it with you. Then they're more intrigued and interested. I sold a boatload of skinny packs and greens in those 2 months and after. And it was the same exact product concept. I didn't know anything about any of the other products, but we know between skinny pack and greens or the system, people are going to get results. If they use the products and not look at them on their shelf, they drink sufficient water and they do their part. And I'm kind of like, okay, I'm your coach in this. If you want to achieve the results that you can achieve, I am going to tell you, you have to drink water. And I'm going to tell you to cut back on eating so many calories a day and make a conscious effort, because if you want to do this and get results, you might as well do it right and get the best results that you can get, because you can still get some results by eating right alone. And you can still get some results by working out alone. And you can still get some results by taking one supplement alone. But why not get the total package, do the total package, and get the best results that you can possibly get? People who are ready to make a change will, right? Like, I was ready to make a change. I felt like crap. I share my story. I share my passion for the products because of what they did for me. That's what's going to also help you get the customer, okay? Every single time. It's not a sell, it's a share. I'm not selling you something. Okay, but let me take it a little bit further. I want to actually get you started on the right products based on your needs, because your body is not my body. Like, your needs are different than mine. So I want to ask you a few questions that will help me better serve you and get you on the right products, because I don't want to sell you something that you don't need. Like, I'd actually rather help you save money and keep you as a long-term customer than sell you this bundle of crap that you don't need, and none of it's crap. But if it's not what your body needs, it's not really going to work. It's not going to work the best if something else is going to work better. So I asked them, are you constipated? Like, do you use the restroom regularly? Because that is a huge problem in weight gain and in inability to lose weight. Are you feeling like you're lacking in energy and super sluggish? Are you stressed? Because stress increases your cortisol levels, which will make it harder for you to lose weight. These are the key things that we need to talk about. What does your diet look like right now? Are you somebody who eats out often because of your busy schedule? Like, I'm not here to judge somebody because they eat out often because they're busy. I know, I understand that. That's why I have fat fighters, right? So these are the conversations that I have with these people in order to seal the deal and get the customer. Now, when I'm going over the party pad, I'm talking about that stuff in the little customer side. Then I go into the opportunity. Okay, so do you know 5 people who need extra money, who could use the extra income? And do you know 4 people who would love the products? Okay, now the reason why I say 5 is it takes 5 distributors to make a Ruby. And hey, could you use an extra $500? Because we have a Ruby bonus available, and you can achieve this Ruby bonus. You can do it. Because I see distributors all over the world achieving it and getting that $500 Ruby bonus. Because when they got started, they started telling their friends about it and they were excited about it. So ask them those questions. Okay, now, if you can think of anything that you could spend an extra $500 on, and you don't mind having an opportunity to earn a residual income and watch that residual income grow, then I'd love to have you on my team. I'd love to work with you and teach you how to get there. Be confident in your ability to teach. You all know what you're doing. Every single one of you on here. You all know what you're doing. You know the steps to success. You just teach it. All you need to do is find the people who will do it with you, right? So that's the key. Just find the ones who will do it with you. And that's what makes your business grow. That's what makes your check grow. So you confidently go forth and you confidently teach them the steps to success. It's right there available in front of you. Don't get down on yourself because the people you sign won't do it. Just go find the ones that will. It takes 5 shiny diamonds. That's it. 5 people who are willing to work, who won't allow the 5 people that they talk to get in their way, and that said no, to get in their way and get in their mind and mess up their mindset. I will always say mindset is the key in this business. It's the key in every business. You have to maintain it. You have to maintain your excitement. And when you have 5 people say no to you and you're feeling discouraged, you call somebody who's going to get you amped up to go out and talk to 5 more people, because, hey, when you hit that 10th person, it's probably going to be your yes based on law of averages, according to your ratio, whatever it might be. So focus on that. Okay. So when you're talking to somebody and you're reassuring their doubt and letting them know, not reassuring their doubt, but reassuring them that they can do it, and you're letting them know you're removing doubt, reducing and removing doubt, reassuring that they can do this. You can also, we always say, use the feel, felt, found. It doesn't need to be scripted. So I have people often say, I feel. This phrase, the beginning of those 2 words, I feel, is very huge in effective communication, okay? People will explain to you how they're feeling. I feel like I would not be good at this. I'm afraid I wouldn't be. I think that I might not be comfortable enough talking to new people. Hey, I understand. I totally felt the same way. I thought I couldn't talk to new people. I thought I couldn't approach new people. Now, okay, so for me, I have to go back a ways before it works about approaching new people, because I had to learn how to talk to new people for my hair business. My hair business helped me for my It Works business, but I still had to go through that. I still had to figure out how to approach new people. I'm going to explain to somebody how I was extremely bullied as a child, and it made me kind of like, I was kind of like, I can't approach new people. I'm afraid to even open my mouth in fear of what they're going to think of me. That is what I had to overcome, but I was able to do so. So there's my story, my personal testimony of how I was able to overcome it. And now I'm really excited because I've made a lot of friends because of my ability to share something that I'm passionate about. actually, I made friends because I had an excuse to talk to them, to give them my card. It wasn't like, hey, will you be my friend? You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not opposed to doing that either. But you know, there's so many great things that you can share with people based off their needs. And as you're thinking on it, and when you're laying in bed at night and you can't fall asleep, take some confianza. But before then, and you're thinking, what can I say to the person who says this? You're just preparing yourself. You're just giving yourself ideas. You can record yourself, your responses. You can look in the mirror and talk to yourself. I've done these things. I'm preparing myself to have the correct response, which responses are going to be different for every person. But as you grow in being comfortable in talking to new people, as you grow in that, and as you talk to more people, you're going to have better ideas on how to respond. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, it's not always perfect for me, even to this day, but I am better at it. Most of the time I can feel out a situation because I've talked to a lot of people. So I want to share this. Okay. First of all, there's 1.6 billion people on Facebook alone. That's 1.6 billion people on Facebook. Okay. But I got to think about how many people there are in the world. So everywhere I go, I have an opportunity to meet somebody face to face. Every time I get on Facebook, I have an opportunity to add a suggestion friend. Or I'll go into my old classmates' friends list and I see that this particular friend has like 60 mutual friends. I'm going to go ahead and add that person because they're going to look at the fact that we have 60 mutual friends and be like, I think I might know her. We have a lot of mutual friends. I'm gonna approve. I'm gonna snoop her page a little bit, and then there I start liking and commenting on their posts, interacting. If they've got a picture of their baby, I'm gonna say, "Oh, she's beautiful," or "He's absolutely handsome," whatever it is. If they're going through a hard time, I'm gonna say, "Hey, I'm praying for you, keeping you in my prayers, thoughts and prayers," whatever that is, right? And then pretty soon they're going to start looking at my page and interacting with me. And then I'm developing this virtual friendship. And then I'm going to run into them in town. I ran into them like maybe at Thompson Square. Ran into 4 people at Thompson Square on Friday night. 4 people who said, "Hey, we're friends on Facebook. I want to officially meet you." And this was okay. One of them was at the suite when we were doing karaoke. But the one, she's like, "Hey, yeah, so we're friends on Facebook." And we just get to talking. And she's like, "I was wondering where I know you from." And we figured out where she knows me from. I did worship on the worship team at the same church that her brother did worship, was on the worship team at Element, and we just got to talking. She's so super cute. And now I have somebody I'm going to continue on in a relationship with her, all because I added her on Facebook one day off of a suggested friends. And another girl came up to me and she literally said, I wanted to introduce myself to you. And I was like, I'm famous in a small town, but it was kind of crazy. And then this other girl, I was walking by her and I knew I recognized her. I'm like, where do I recognize her from? Well, Facebook, because I don't really know her. And so I just smile as I'm walking, and then she like does this wave thing and smiles back at me, and I'm thinking, okay, I really do know her, because she just totally like waved at me like she knew me. And Josh said, "Why didn't you go talk? Are you going to go talk to her? Why didn't you go talk to her?" I'm like, I'm trying to remember who she is. Like, I have no idea, because I've never met her before in person. And so then I walk up to her later on when I see her again, and I said, "Hey, I didn't want you to think that I was being rude, and I just wanted to come say hi, and are you enjoying the concert?" And blah, blah, blah. I just started a conversation. I'm allowing for her to talk to me because I'm trying to get her to refresh my memory. And she's like, "Yeah, we're friends on Facebook. And this is my husband, so-and-so." And I was like, "This is my husband, Josh." So then Josh introduces himself to her. She tells me her name. We get to talking. We're friends on Facebook, blah, 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 blah. She's so stinking cute. I'm going to tag her I'm going to mark her as like one of my top friends, like my starred friends, so I can keep track of her, continue on in communication with her, go to a lunch date with her, become friends with her, get her on the team, like, right? Or if I don't get her on the team, she'll become a customer. And if that doesn't happen, we might become great friends, whatever, because it's about relationships. So when you get somebody that's serious about becoming a distributor, what do? You can ask them this. So on a scale from 1 to 10, how serious are you about getting started? If they say 7, okay, well, why? Why are you at a 7? They'll tell you. And then you say, okay, what do we have to do to get you to a 10? And they'll tell you. And then you're going to reassure them and you're going to get them excited, okay? Because you're going to tell them, you understand how they feel, but these are the supports we have available. You understand how they feel, but you're not going to leave them alone. You're going to help them. You're going to teach them. You're going to be there. If they have a question and you don't have an answer, you'll help them find it, right? Because this is a team. You reassure them in all of their fears because where they felt, you've probably felt it too. And another thing you can say is, what excites you the most about starting your own business? Find out what it is that they're wanting to get out of their business. So, whatever you decide are your goals, you have to write them down. Write weekly goals down. You can write daily goals down, monthly goals down, but do what it does, what it takes to get it done. And we have less than a minute. Do you guys want to have our next time? Do you want me to reschedule and then we can have discussion? Or do you guys have anything you want to add? Because we can start another one, or if you feel like you got a lot out of this, I did record it so we can post it on the group page too. Everybody's good? All right. Well, I love y'all. Thank you for joining tonight and have a great time with your families. And we'll see you again on next Tuesday.
Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.